Bench of Truth.
Hello, I'm Amy Lynne Berger, and this is Park Bench of Truth. Park Bench of Truth is a filmed improv exercise featuring improvisers, but not about improv. Today I have with me Abra Tabak.
Hey.
We know Abra from her improv team Grandma's Ashes, who perform every Saturday night at 10:30 at UCB Chelsea. You can also catch her performing with ASCAT on Sunday nights at UCB Chelsea. But today, none of that matters.
Oh, good.
Yeah. What matters today is what we get on the suggestion app, which is second.
Ooh,
Second is our suggestion.
I did want to talk about my cat. I tested out the idea of if I could clip them, but the sound wasn't effective.
It was clear. It had all of the makings of a great idea.
Wow, and we both have dark hair, which you could have done it too. It could have been a real
sweep in the nation for brunettes.
Wait, did you have a scarf on earlier?
Yes.
Didn't notice. Well, let's see. I did a spin class, not at Soul Cycle. I've never gone there because I'm
so
afraid
much
of
money.
it. It's so so much
lot.
money. I've heard of things like it, that there's candles everywhere, which sounds, I don't know. I heard there's candles.
Class? You would think that all of the whooshing.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like a fire hazard. I did that today, and you know, there's an instructor who pushes you, and I'm so self-conscious and nervous that people are looking over at my bike or me and being like, she's not going fast enough, she's ruining the energy of the room, that I pushed myself so hard today that I almost passed out on the bike. I reached 15 miles, which felt like a lot.
How long was the class?
45 minutes?
What? 15 miles?
Yeah.
That seems like too many miles.
I don't know what their scale is. I had one moment where he was like telling us to push harder, and I literally was looking into his eyes being like, I don't feel good. What did you think of when you heard second? Was it also my cat?
It made me think of second chances.
Oh, this is gonna get deep.
Well, then the thing is, like, I can't think of a single example
of being given a second chance.
Well, that's why I didn't say it. That's why I was really relieved that you went to my cat. When does anyone ever get?
When do second chances happen? Besides, like, I guess when people are like, second chance at love.
I mean, maybe if you like do poorly in a work situation and they're like, I was gonna fire you, but I'll give you one more. I've never had like a real job like that required that kind of talking to.
Sure. To that point, it's like, but you did it. Like, maybe they're giving you some more time, but you don't get a second chance, like a full-on like
to redo. Oh, that's
you know
interesting.
I mean? That is a half-empty point of view. I am so negative. The most negative human being in the world.
I don't think I've ever thought about second chance being like, you do the whole thing over again. I think it's just like, we keep trying.
That is somebody who is like a half full, but I'm like, nope. What is the movie? Now I'm going to think of it. It's like with Rachel McAdams and Donald Gleason. He finds out that he can go into a closet, like him.
Oh, and like time travel?
Yes.
Time Traveler's Wife?
That's not. Wrong. That's another one. But it did make me think like about that. Would you want it? And I was like, oh my God, I would use it so much to have do-overs, but they would be the dumbest do-overs. It would just be like me constantly being like, I can't believe I said that. Like, I hope that person's not mad at me and being me like, like going back to like Starbucks and being like, thank you.
I think mine would honestly be like re-eat meals that I really enjoyed.
Can you tell me a restaurant you've been to lately that's good? Because I go to the same one over and over again.
I just went to an amazing restaurant on Valentine's Day, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be my new like nice Italian spot that I hit up, and it closed.
Oh no.
Since Valentine's Day. But it was across from another Italian restaurant that I think like may have done. It was called Da Tommy.
I think the other restaurant did something to it?
No, I think that restaurant is always full.
Oh, these people are definitely gonna watch this video and be like, she knows. So you need to get a new identity.
I've always wanted my name to be Amber.
Shut up, that's so close to your actual name. I want the first two letters to be the same.
And the
Amber.
last three letters are Berger.
That one just feels very, a very smooth transition. Yeah, then it's like Madonna. No one even has to say your last name anymore. Because like you
Amber.
said, Amberger. Amberger. The new hot single from Amberger called Amber. Honestly, if you came out with a pop song called Hamburger by Amberger, I would be your biggest supporter. I would spend every dollar I had on your album. I would promote it aggressively. I would be your manager and you wouldn't have to pay for me. Amberger is here. She refuses to take off her hat.
It's 800 degrees.
800 degrees. She's wearing a wool pink hat. It's like in your contract. People have their things in like
Oh, like
the
only
writers.
white M&Ms.
Yeah. If it was a chocolate M&M with a vanilla white coating,
Oh God, can you imagine?
that would be so good because it would have a little crunch to it. Whereas like,
Ooh, if
you know what I mean?
Because sometimes they have like the crispy version of the M&M or they
Those
have the
are-
peanut version.
Yes.
I like the crispy.
I like them too. Do you like the pretzel one?
I do, but there's never enough in the bag. It's because they're like bigger,
Oh.
so you get less. But I like them.
I find that way with every bag of chips.
Yeah.
Like, I've never not been disappointed
Even
by a
the
bag of
family
chips.
size.
No, it's like, you're like, woo-hoo, and then you're like, wait, I can eat all of this. But one time recently, this is a disgusting story about myself, but who cares, right?
Why?
Because I feel like with eating, I have this habit of being like, this is the last bad meal I'm eating ever.
yeah.
But I do it like every Sunday night. I was like, I'm gonna get tuna fish and like put with mayonnaise, live it up. But then I got like a big bag of chips, jalapeno chips, and I was like,
Ooh.
oh, well, I can eat this in one sitting because there's so much air in it. And then I genuinely made myself so sick, I had to throw up. I've never barfed because of food in my entire life, and now it happens.
It has to do with the fact that you're telling yourself that you're not gonna
I
eat like
know.
that anymore.
It's
so you're like,
so
well, it's not. I
bad.
don't want to waste it, so I'll just keep eating it.
I can't have like snackable foods in my house. Like if you put a bag of cookies in, my mentality is
Done.
get them out of here. And the way to do that is through me. I have like water and mustard in my fridge. But
I went through 2 boxes of full-size Cheez-Its in the last 3 days.
Cheez-Its are a great
They're
snack.
so good.
Cheez-Its are great. You know what else are great? Triscuits.
Yes. Wait, do you like the flavored ones or just the regular
No, I just want a
the
red.
regular ones?
Yes.
Ah!
Wait, what flavors do they have on them now?
All of them.
Ew, no.
I've
Ugh,
been
everything I eat is
horribly
chemicals.
disappointed by flavored Triscuits, and I've also been pleasantly surprised. That's my standpoint.
I just love a good plain Triscuit. I love pineapple juice.
I've never had pineapple juice.
Ooh, it's so good. It's so good.
I don't think I knew you could like buy it.
Oh, you just don't think it's available.
I don't think it's
I
just like
thought-
ready to go.
Just in my mind, didn't know if you were like, yeah, if you want pineapple juice, you have to take a pineapple and you have to squeeze. You have to do it yourself. That's just not possible.
Cool.
They're in cans, but they also have it in the Tropicana, like normal juice area. There's other drinks that I want to just run by you. Do you think you can buy this somewhere?
I mean, I'm gonna say yes to all of it.
Ursula,
Unless
say-
you said, I mean, I'm not even gonna follow up with what I was gonna say.
Please,
I was
I
gonna
need
say
it.
pumpkin. That's what you want for the spice to put in like a hot beverage, right?
I don't think anyone's milking that pumpkin for its sweet, sweet juice.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and edit this conversation. Thank you so much, Abra
Thanks
Tabak,
for having
talking
me.
to I'm Amy Lynne Berger. This is Park Bench of Truth. Thanks for watching.
Park Bench of Truth.